Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the fun. Let us know in the chat. Where you're tuning in from, who your consultant is, um, and what we're going to do tonight is going to be super fun. I'm going to teach you a little bit about some really amazing skincare that I have sitting right beside me really fast. So put in the comments, do you feel like sometimes you are super busy, maybe semi-lazy, maybe exhausted some or even all of the time? I would love to know because that could be me on any given day too, which is part of the reason I love this skincare. If you have the products, you are more than welcome to follow along with me. And if you don't, I bet you're going to want to have them just as soon as we're done with them so that you can do this. So tonight we're giving ourselves some really fun pampering. This routine is quick and easy. I really do think you're going to love it. The products that we're using are a spa quality, but at a fraction of the price. And you can do it right in the comfort of your own home. So, Mary Kay is the #1 direct sales brand in the entire world. 4 years in a row. I am so excited about that. And you might be thinking, now, what does that mean? It really simply means that you get a high end quality product without that high end price because Mary Kay Corporate is not having to pay retail shelf space or celebrity salaries to advertise for us. So your face is going to feel so amazing when you're done. You're literally going to be thanking us, and you're probably going to be excited to join more of these spa nights that we have more often. So if you are new to Mary Kay, you are in for a real treat. If you decide that what you did tonight was exciting, you want the products, you enjoyed it, then you can get them right away from your consultant and start using them every single day. And in doing so, you are supporting a small business and you're supporting a corporation that's been in business since 1963 right here in the US. It's family owned and operated, debt free. It helps the environment. Our products are made in Texas. We have a foundation that supports cancer research and domestic violence shelters. And oh my goodness, so much more. I could go on and on and on, but I'll stop and we'll get going. So let's get this party started. I'd love for you guys to kick it off in the comments and tell me what you're drinking tonight. I actually have flavored water and it's got some extra electrolytes that I've been trying out recently. So, okay. Are you ready for some fun? We're going to get started with some really fun products. And what we're going to be talking about tonight is I picked up the wrong little thing, one of our 5 skincare lines that we offer. I'm going to be sharing this one with you tonight. This one has some anti-aging. It's super fast. It's super easy. It's great for sensitive skin. So I'd love for you to let us know in the chat, what are your biggest skincare concerns? Do you have skin issues? Are you worried about things? Let us know because we get to customize things for you. So now, ladies, tonight's party isn't as fast as maybe it would be if you were in your own bathroom because I'm explaining all the products. We're using a couple products that you don't have to use every single day. But in all honesty, this can be done in as little as 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes at night. So I don't know about you, but I can get really excited about that because there are many times I am in a hurry. So, or I'm just exhausted at the end of the day. Okay, so this skincare set is perfect for those that are super busy, semi-lazy, sometimes or always exhausted, but you still want to have really great skin. So think about this. You cannot have a level 10 look with a level 2 skincare. So the very first thing I'm going to share with you guys is this amazing duo right here. This is the first one I'm going to use. It's our micellar water. The next one I'm going to use is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Micellar water is going to act as a magnet and it's going to pull the particles that are floating around in the air that have attached themselves to my face throughout the day. It's going to, like as a magnet, it's just going to pull them right off. It's also going to help remove my foundation. That way my cleanser can get down deep into my pores and really do its job super, super good. In a pinch, this could actually even be used just as a cleanser alone. But I simply put it on a cotton round and I'm going to rub it all over my face. And I'll show you just in a second how much stuff comes off with this. It's really kind of gross. You guys see how gross that is? Like yuck. And the backside's clean at the moment. So I like to do it this side and let me see. There we go. So I did my makeup 12 hours ago, and it was still on there and looking great. Now, next is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Sorry, I was starting to look at the comments there. So I will be sharing a little bit more about that in a bit, Pat. Next is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Oh my goodness. I was using this as a tweenager, as we like to call them. This is the bomb. You're gonna want you're never gonna want to use another product. I don't know if you guys can see the line. Where is it? It's like right there where it's separated. Okay, but seriously, this is hands down the best. Taking off lipstick, taking off your eye makeup, kids' Halloween makeup, so much more. You shake it together, and that mixes the two parts because one part removes waterproof makeup, one part removes regular makeup. And I like to squeeze mine on a cotton round. You also could put it in the palm of your hand and use your ring finger, always your ring finger around your, letting somebody else in there, around your eye area. But what I like to do is I quickly just kind of do a swipe across the top and then I hold it for just a second underneath my eye. Because if you think about it, that's how you're putting your mascara on. And then it's going to break down your mascara and let it kind of just slide right off. So, and I'll do this to both my eyes really quickly, but I was actually completely out of this product 23 years ago when I started my Mary Kay career. I signed my beauty consultant agreement, and so I had to wait for my starter kit to arrive that had my products in it. So I stopped at the store, bought an oil-free eye makeup remover, and to this day, friends, last month was 23 years, and I can remember to this day throwing it into the trash can in the bathroom and thinking a really bad thought. I'm going to sleep with my eye makeup on for the next week until my Mary Kay eye makeup remover gets here. We sell one of these every 5 seconds. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm just trying to get anybody else put in the comments. Do you guys make funny faces or like hold your lip open when you take your eye makeup off? Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for those of you who are joining us. I would love to know where you're tuning in from, who your consultant is. What else did I ask? Oh, what are you guys drinking tonight? I have some flavored water for myself. And I'm going to go ahead and take off my lipstick too. Now, I'm going to set this aside and then we are ready to do our miracle set. The very first thing is our cleanser. This bottle is big, like bigger than my hand. This is our 4-in-1 cleanser. I actually like to run my fingers underneath water, but since I don't have water, I'm at my desk, not my sink. I do have my washcloth that I've got damp. And so I'm going to get my fingers a little extra damp. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand here. And this is for combination oily skin. We also have one for normal to dry. So this stuff is so amazing. It lathers and foams up. And like I said, at the sink, it would lather even more. And we're actually going to go against gravity and we're going to go upward and outward. And when you're not on camera, friends, don't forget to go from your hairline to your bra line. Or I'll also sometimes say, don't forget your chin to your twins, because the backs of your hands, the eyes, and your neck and décolleté area age first and the fastest. So this bottle is going to last you 4 to 6 months. You're going to do this morning and night. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off. It also helps with the anti-aging. The 4-in-1 cleanser is cleansing, masking, toning, and brightening, all in that one step. The wonderful anti-aging is fabulous. And I actually have 2 of these cleansing cloths here because I can't rinse it. So, and personally, there we go. I keep 2 of these open at all times because I have one in my sink and one in my shower. I can't imagine having it any other way. So everything else we're going to do tonight, we're just going to do on the right side of our face, so that if you're joining with me and doing it along with me, just do it on the right side so you'll be able to see and feel the difference. But you guys will also probably be able to see and feel a difference, see a difference on my skin. So next up is our charcoal mask. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It has so many uses, but tonight we're actually going to use it for what it's designed for. And I'm going to use this fun mask applicator to apply it. This mask applicator is going to help me not to waste product, um, and it's going to be less messy that way. It's a flexible silicone applicator. And so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm kind of looking in the mirror as I do this. The charcoal mask is going to give you a super deep clean. It's going to go grab 10 times its weight, 3 layers deep of gunk, dirt, grime. It can even get bacteria out. But things that are floating around in our environment, it will help pull out. And you guys can see it's kind of going on dark gray right now, and it's going to dry to a lighter gray. And it absorbs oil instantly, which is fantastic for me this time of year. At least I'm oily in the weird weather we've had where we're a little bit more humid than normal here. So it has rosemary, peppermint extracts, and it's a soothing, oh, I love the smell of it. Gentle cooling sensation. If you noticed, I kept it away from my eyes. I apologize if you're doing it with me. I should have said that before, but keep it away from your eye area. Unless a product says eye on the label, you never want to um, use it around your eye areas. So it's got, I can remember the right or pronounce them right, Canalin and bentonite clays. So I'm not a geologist, but I have friends who are like, oh my goodness, those are amazing clays. So it's got activated charcoal, honeysuckle, navy bean extract, which I was like, well, that's kind of weird. But navy bean extract actually helps reduce the redness and the skin discoloration. So it's gone on dark. It's going to dry to a light gray. It's going to take a little bit. And you'll probably notice, and I'll get close to the camera as it's drying, but you'll be able to see dark spots. For me personally, it's right around my nose usually, and sometimes here on my chin. Every now and then I'll even get a white spot instead of a dark spot as the charcoal mask has dried to that light gray. And the white is the bacteria that it has pulled out of my skin. So while I'm letting this dry, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Mary Kay and my story. So I started Mary Kay 23 years ago. I had used the products for 10 years, loved them, loved the idea of getting a 50% discount on the products that I had already been using for so long. I actually worked in corporate America at the time, so I wasn't interested in making a whole lot of extra because I had an infant at home that I only got to see for 2 to 3 hours a day. But I loved that option that I had the ability because I knew there was going to be a point where I wouldn't be working in corporate America anymore. So I did taxes on the side. Accounting is my background. I knew the amazing benefits of being an independent person, independent business owner with a home-based business. And so I quickly started making a little extra cash when I transitioned to being a stay-at-home mom and wanted to give a little bit of time to my Mary Kay business. We actually relocated to the Oregon coast, and I was going to quit my job when we moved. To find a job similar to what I was doing in our new location, I was going to lose all my benefits, the retirement, insurance, all that, and take a $15 an hour pay cut. Like, wow. After daycare, we figured I was going to bring $200 to $300 a month home and be gone 60 hours a week. So Mary Kay quickly made up that difference. I have worked my business how I wanted and increased it over the years to make a great income, even on a really part-time schedule. Got to do all kinds of different things. I could chat forever about it. But that's not why we're on here tonight. So I became a sales director in 2023, and that means I am both a beauty consultant and a sales director because it just means that I have built a team of amazing women, and some of them are on here tonight that they are consultants and want to be able to share the products that they know and love as well and the amazing opportunity. So many more women's lives are touched, and we get to give back to our community in such a way. The freedom and flexibility for me personally is huge because it allows me to do things I couldn't otherwise do if I had a different type of a job. So I love that I get to bless others with our amazing products, the fabulous career opportunities, having customers and team members all over our United States because we have no territories, and really seeing the difference in the confidence when women get to try the products and find something that works great for them and makes them feel amazing and look great. It's worth more than any paycheck personally. Um, and I truly love it. So, I mentioned before, I am from Oregon. I was born and raised there. I now live in West Virginia. In 2023, we purchased our forever home here in West Virginia with the intent of moving here in 5 years. And 5.5 months later, while we were in Oregon, we watched this home burn on camera from 3,000 miles away, and there was nothing we could do. My husband went to work that night and shared with his boss what had happened, and they reached out to corporate, and corporate said, Lando, we're really sorry that your house burnt. You have used all your time off in 2023. You can have another day off in 2024. And so he called me and said, you're going to have to book a solo ticket. And I spent 6 weeks here in West Virginia taking care of things, sifting through the rubble, dealing with the contractors and insurance companies. And I was able to work my Mary Kay business this way. And so I am forever grateful for that and the sisterhood of girls that prayed over me. I could feel that. It was so amazing. So now we actually live here in West Virginia. We are in the process of our building a new home where the original 1950 home was. And I've been blessed to meet the family or some of the family that grew up in the little log cabin that was behind the White House that we purchased. So anyways, I have two of my three children are still in Oregon, along with five of my six grandchildren, and I will have six of my seven in Oregon come November. So being able to work the way I get to work, I absolutely loved it because it allows me to get to travel, to see my family, to see my friends. My husband has a lot of health issues, and that means that Mary Kay is the reason that we live and eat indoors. So just like your consultant is thankful for, or if you're not my, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. You too can be a Mary Kay beauty consultant. Um, no matter what your consultant's reasons, we're all grateful and thankful that you choose us to use Mary Kay. So I have been able to earn 5 diamond rings, a diamond bracelet, countless company prizes that I maybe treated myself to, maybe gave to my kids or my husband. All of these things for just doing my job, for loving on the women that I get to meet. And I love that. We used to joke when my husband was working at his last job. He worked there for 21 years. And once every 5 years, he got to choose a prize. And so we always laughed and we said, well, honey, you get to choose one prize every 5 years, and I get to choose five prizes every 1 year. So I love that Mary Kay blesses us for just doing what we love. I work my business now more than ever because of our family's needs, and I love that I have that ability and choice to do it. Um, and so we're actually currently wrapping up qualifications for our very first ever company career car. So, and then more exciting than all those things, I love that I get to give back to our community. I have done a gift a grandparent or adopt an angel program, like a little event thing for I think it's 16 years now where we get to take them to senior assisted living facilities and give them every Christmas. We're currently doing a chemo care package. I have been able to donate to various events and things, and I just love that my cup runneth over feeling I get when I get to watch people be gifted things like that. So, okay. Can you guys see that it's drying? I can feel there's some spots that it's not fully dry, but I can see that some it is. And I don't have my other little mirror here to be able to see. I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes and then we're going to like wipe it off and move right on. So I will tell you, I did say, okay, we're using this for its intended use. This time of year, it's also fantastic if you have bug bites or bee stings, or here where we're at. I had never known what a chigger was, but 3 years ago, my father-in-law came and he was 82 years old, excuse me, and very private and whatever. So for 3 days, he was itching, and we didn't know that he was itching and hurting. And so I was like, okay, can you humor me? I want to put this stuff. Can you guys imagine somebody that age? You're wanting to slather this all over their legs. He was like, I'm not so sure about that. And I said, I promise. You're just going to slather it on. We're going to wait till it goes light gray. And then you're just going to go get in the shower and wash it off. And he was like, well, it can't hurt because this is hurting. So before I finished his first leg and started on the second leg, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm not itching anymore. It was amazing that it was taking that stuff out. So this stuff is one of my favorite products. Does anybody have any questions? It's almost dry there. Okay, so I don't know if I can get close enough for you guys to get to see the spots. I can see some spots here on my chin. Oh, I see, Pat, you're shaking your head. Yes. Okay, so you can let it dry. Sometimes I will let it dry for 30 minutes. It really depends on how thick or thin of a layer. Now, my key to this, though, is I get a washcloth that's super warm and lay it on my face because this is not a product that you're going to peel off. It's going to just glide right off. It's really, really good. So I'm going to lay this on my face like this and just let it kind of soften everything, and it's going to just wipe right off. If you don't do this, you just might have to scrub a little bit more, but it really just wipes right off. It's absolutely amazing. It's hard to see in my camera, but I think I've got everything off. So, all right. My face feels so good. And I can tell the difference in how it feels this way. And it's going to feel even better. Let me know in the comments if you are following along and you're doing it with me. Can you feel a difference? Okay, back to our miracle set. Remember, we're just going to do the right side only. And since it's evening, our next step is this. This is our nighttime recovery. And in a nutshell, this has little tiny beads that are going to come up the tube and burst as they come through here. And this is going to help speed up our skin cells turning over. And so it's going to give us, it's going to help with the appearance of wrinkles. It's going to help the fine lines. It's going to give us a renewed look in the morning. And again, I'm going with against, I'm defying gravity and I'm going upwards and outwards, except for right in here, I go in and up. Okay. So the next step, I put my eye cream on. Everyone over the age of 18 needs an eye cream. And you need to make sure that you use your ring finger because if you do a little test, your ring finger is the weakest finger. So unless something says eye on the label, you never want to put it around your eye. And this is like a smart cream. And so I'm putting it clear up on my orbital bone and it's going to work its way down onto my fleshy skin here. From my orbital bone down here, it's going to work its way up to the fleshy skin here. If I was to actually put it right up there, then it's going to get down into my eyes and it's going to bug me. And I have had that happen before. So make sure you keep it right down here on the orbital bone and then right out here where we get those smile lines, right? Okay. And I love to make sure that I get extra on this because like I said, the backs of your hands, your neck and décolleté, and your eyes will show your age the very first. So this is going to visibly brighten, lift your eye area. It's going to help with the firmness, the fine lines, the texture, and it is going to make your eyes feel amazing. You're gonna love it. And I can already feel that this stuff is like soaked in. And that's why I choose to do this one, my eye cream, and then the moisturizer. It gives my nighttime recovery the chance to soak in really quick. Um, so, right side only. This is our antioxidant moisturizer. This is going to go in the upward and outward motion. It's going to moisturize your face for 12 hours. It's got the anti-aging properties. It is It's just absolutely amazing. I don't even know how to describe it beside that. You guys are going to love it. And if you are using this, I would love to have you guys put it in the comments. Okay, now we have done a couple extra steps. So, like I said, this is not going to take this long normally. The charcoal mask you're only going to do two, maybe three times a week at most. And in the morning, you're going to simply do your cleanser, your moisturizer, your eye cream, and then this daytime defender. This daytime defender is giving you protection from the environment and from our sun. It's going to protect you from the aging and burning rays, the UVA and UVB rays. And if you like to tan, you'll still love this because you're going to tan. You just won't get those aging and burning rays. Several years ago, we were on spring break with the kids and we were out in the ball field all day long. I forgot sunscreen on my shoulders, and my shoulders were fried. My nose wasn't even pink. Thank you, Mary Kay Skincare. So, super, super important. Okay, now this evening, we're going to do one more thing, and that is this hydrating cream mask. This stuff is amazing. I actually call it my lazy girl mask. I have it sitting right beside my bed. And it's got all kinds of yummy stuff in it. But the two like claim to fame ingredients is hyaluronic acid and shea butter. Hyaluronic acid is going to hold 1,000 times its weight in water, meaning that it can like it's going to bind up and give you that plump, smooth feeling and look that you're after. And then the shea butter doesn't allow more stuff to come in behind it. And together it acts as a Mack truck and just shoves everything we already put on our face down deep into our pores so it can really get its job done. So, wow, that was a lot. Is your mind blown? Did you have fun if you joined me? Can you feel the difference? And those of you who didn't, or even if you did, can you tell a difference between my right and left side? I would love for you to tell me in the chat. I see a couple heads shaking. You can totally tell a difference. I know I feel a difference. So when we're done, I'm going to be doing the other side. So I'm going to share with you some of our awesome sets. Um, I've got to pull up my screen here because at this point, usually you're thinking, okay, how do I get this product? So my apologies. I had to find the share button for a second, friends. Okay, can everybody see the screen with the I deserve it all set? Okay, I see a head shaking. Wonderful. Okay, so there is all kinds of amazing products that we have. So we use this number two today. This is our miracle set. And if that isn't for you, like I said, we have we have four of them shown, but we have five different skincare sets. So we can talk about that. If you're like, I like this, but tell me about the others, we can talk about that individually. Then, so we have the Princess collection, and that is you select any two sets and you get to receive your third. You can choose any additional set for 25% off. The Queen set is you can choose any four sets and you receive an additional one for 25% off and this travel roll up bag absolutely free. And I forgot to grab mine, but it's right here so I can show you in just a moment. And then we've got the Cadillac set. That's you select any six sets. You get to choose two additional sets at 25% off and you get the free roll up bag. So there's fun supplemental skincare products in here. Some of them we did. We did these tonight, number 7. We did 2 of the 3 in number 9. And then there is essentials. So there's so many things that you guys can use. And I'm going to stop my share really quick. I apologize. Normally I have this right here, but I forgot. Now, this travel roll-up bag is your best friend. I have 2 of them hanging in my bathroom and I absolutely love it. It organizes everything. And if you, oh, that one was already open. It's open and things are not falling out. It's clear so you can see what's in them. And then you can literally rip it off. It's Velcro, so you can rip it off and take one with you. It hangs from this hanger that I've got. And it folds up and is ready on the go. It's fantastic. So you can get that free, and we will share with you individually the closing sheet too if you didn't get to see it long enough. You also get to choose from our pink perks. That's when you spend $50. For every $50 you spend, you get another item off of our special monthly deal sheet at a 50% off. So wrapping it up, and I apologize, we're just a couple minutes over. I have three simple questions for you. So this part, I really need you to put in the comments. Text your consultant if she's not on, but put them in the comments so that I can know. Um, Question number one, what did you fall in love with today? Was it a set? Was it B, something else? Or C, thank you for the fun event, but I don't want anything today? Question two is a simple A plus, B, or C. This one is this is my favorite question actually, because it tells us how we can better serve you because we're all customers, but we want to know how we can best serve your Mary Kay needs. So put the letter that you correspond to in the chat, please. And no cheating. Wait till the end, please. Okay, so A is I want to be a happy customer, happy to pay full price and maybe take advantage of the specials when they're offered to you. We absolutely love our customers because we retain 83% of our skincare customers. So we really love you guys. I don't know about every consultant, but like I said before, that's how I get to live and eat indoors. And sometimes it's that, sometimes it's the extra things, whether it's giving to a specific charity or getting to take family vacations. You choosing to work with your beauty consultant is so important to her. So thank you very much for doing that. We have our A plus. Our A plus is you're thinking this was kind of fun tonight, and I could really see helping my consultant by getting some girlfriends together and doing something like this, and getting maybe some of my products at a discount because I have a bigger wish list than what I'm actually going to be able to buy all tonight. B is beauty business. Did you know that you can join Mary Kay for just $35? I don't think I said that part before. That gives you a website, credit card processing for your web orders, and maybe you're thinking you could serve a few customers, family and friends, and enjoy that 30 to 50% discount that Mary Kay offers. With that, your consultant is probably going to do a first party with you. That way you can create a handful of customers, and from there, you can decide if you want to do more parties. And then C is I can't even argue with you, Mary. I'm looking for an additional stream of income. So please let me know, are you an A plus, B, or C? And third and final question is really a simple yes or no. Would you like to host a party like this? You might have answered up above by saying a B plus or an A plus, but just honestly, this type of party, would you be willing to book one tonight for your consultant so that she can get to share with your friends? And if not, that's okay. Just let us know yes or no. So I am so glad that you guys joined us tonight. I hope that you had a great time, that you learned something new, that you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for the privilege of getting to spend this time with you. And I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you guys a little bit better. Enjoy your night. Thank you.